Rare historical photos you can't miss. Elvis with his future wife Priscilla, who was 14 at the time they met. Passengers watching the in-flight film on an Imperial Airways flight, April 1925. Members of the Hitler Youth in the Luftwaffe Auxiliary Service in training, Germany, February 1943. Dutch people in traditional clothing, 1900. An unidentified woman taking a mirror selfie using a Kodak box camera in 1900. 80 years ago, a B-25 bomber accidentally flew into the Empire State Building, July 28, 1945. Arnold Schwarzenegger being mounted by 3 men in the gym, 1970s. Soviet leader Nikita Khrushchev and the Afghan Prime Minister feed each other during a state visit to Afghanistan, 1955. Native American children at a residential school in Carlisle, Pennsylvania, 1900. Actress Marilyn Hare set out to kiss 10,000 soldiers in order to raise the morale of troops fighting in World War II. On her first day, she kissed 733 men, 1942. Ancient Roman surgical instruments found buried in a physician's home in Pompeii, Italy, 1897. A war dog watches over his napping marine on Iwo Jima, World War II. Dubai, UAE, 1985 versus 2016. An exhausted mother making matchboxes. Her child is asleep on the floor under the table, circa 1900. In 1990, Muhammad Ali flew to Iraq to help free 15 American hostages. Without the U.S. government's permission, the heavyweight champ directly negotiated with Saddam Hussein and convinced him to let the Americans come home safely. Actress Anita Ekberg meets paparazzi outside of her house with a bow and arrow after being relentlessly followed by them all night, 1960. Woman with her cat in cannabis plant in Paris, 1910. In 1973, 2 men went to police claiming to have been abducted by aliens. The police thought they were lying, so they left the men alone in the room with a secret recording device. To their surprise, they continued talking about what happened and how terrified they were. A veteran, aged 97, pictured in front of the plane he flew during World War II. In 1973, convicted murderer Lester Eubanks was allowed to go Christmas shopping alone as part of a prison furlough and simply walked away. He's been on the run ever since. Joseph Hafen, born in Salt Lake City, Utah, in 1895, is pictured here with his mother just before leaving for World War I in 1917. This photo captures his homecoming in 1919. Eskimo man wearing gut parka holding string of fish, Nome, Alaska, between 1898 and 1900. Fiat had a test track on their factory rooftop in 1929. A 35,000-year-old mammoth ivory carving, one of humanity's oldest artworks, found in southern Germany. Lucky British soldier shows off his damaged helmet, 1917. This is what Albert Einstein's desk looked like the day he died. Lizzie Maggie, showing a prototype of Monopoly, which she invented to warn the dangers of land speculation, 1936. Thanks for watching and subscribe for more content.